what's going on, conscious growing gardeners, what's going on, YouTubers, right? Uh, it's always something, right? America, the greatest country in the world, right? Until you get down to its people, and I'm not talking about we the people. I'm talking about the people who claim to be our politicians, right? America's always got some kind of drama going on, right? We had 4 years of drama in our own communities, fighting and fussing and arguing. One president over a bunch of politicians and people choosing sides. And now we got this other guy in there, and he can't, you can tell he can't find his damn glasses or a pen. And now they talking about overseas, they stole some weapons from us. Why are we overseas with weapons, period? See, this is the thing. We looking for something to get into because there ain't nothing going on. It's causing drama at home, causing drama abroad. These people, these politicians, I keep telling you, they are always looking for something. They are never just happy with balancing the budget, taking care of the people, and providing the right type of businesses and infrastructure work that we need. They got to wait till everything falling apart to try to fix it. And then they half-ass doing that because they really don't want to fix it. So they half-ass do it and give you some bullshit-ass bills. Talking about infrastructure bill. We passed the infrastructure bill. Yeah, then you look at the bill and ain't hardly none of the fucking money they passed for the infrastructure is all for this other shit, for other countries and all that. And then they over there, come on, somebody stole some weapons from us. We got to fight for our weapons and get our weapons back. I can tell when we either uh, about to start some shit or instigate some shit. You know what I'm saying? Start some shit with somebody else, put us at the forefront, or instigate some shit and then fall back and act like we, it just happened because of, we always in the, talking about when you keep being in the middle of some shit, it just make you look bad. Don't make you look like that person. You know what I'm talking about? Like you ever have a cousin or a sister or a brother, some relative, everywhere y'all go, like as long as they ain't there, it's peaceful. You know what I'm talking about? You go to a club with your girl, and y'all cool, you have a good time. You throw a birthday party, you go to friend's birthday party, you have a great time. Go to kids' birthday party, you have a great time. This one person, if they're there, it's always some drama at the birthday party, at the bar, you know what I'm saying, at the club, everywhere you go. This motherfucker almost get into it people at church to the point where you don't even want to hang with this motherfucker. That's our system. It's always some bullshit, right? It's always some bullshit. If they ain't burning down buildings, then somebody stole our weapons over here, or World War I or World War II, right? It's all or divide and conquer or split the people up, man. I watch this shit all the time, man. This is why I be on these motherfuckers. I got a small channel, so they don't fuck with me much. You know what I'm saying? They don't fuck with me. They don't censor me as much as they would do other people. So I'm say what the fuck I want to say. America need to grow the fuck up. These motherfuckers know they only doing this because they looking for money. They're looking for war. War is money. War is money. And our politicians really, honestly, don't run this country. These big time banker families, they run this country because they money run everything. So if they say we go to war, we go to war, and they'll make up some shit to go to war. They did it before, they'll do it again. They've been doing it for centuries. They don't care. And they like, well, what's the American people gonna do? All they can do is say no more war. We do. They think they honestly think that they run this country, and guess what? They do. They can tell us when to go in the house. They can tell us when to wear masks. Oh, they're just doing that for our safety. You know why? We trust and believe them so much to the point where and they lie to us so much to the point where I don't trust nothing. Everything they saying to me is I don't believe it. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that will make me one, right? Just because I don't believe what they telling me, right? In some people's eyes, it's our government. They're part of our founding fathers, and these ain't the same people. They might be worse, but they can't be no better. People twist their words to get around the Constitution, twist their words to manipulate the people, control the people, make up things and massage people and program them to get to control the people, to make them be docile while they fuck over everybody in the name of almighty money, dollar, and power. So that's all this shit's about. You know what I'm saying? And you go out here. Let me tell you something. Like a little kid, right? You know, a little kid got a trust fund, got money out the wazoo, right? He has no no appreciation for money, right? Right? You give a kid you know, an allowance, and his family is really, you know, below, you know, about $50,000 a year, which is, you know, still basic poverty in this country. And he get a little allowance, and he get it once a month. Believe me, he'll appreciate money a lot more than someone who has, you know, an unlimited amount to spend each month. And here's what I say. I don't really, when I say the word appreciate, what I mean is this: he'll understand the value of a dollar way easier than somebody who got an unlimited amount of money. Okay, so watch this. Let's just say, for example, those roles get reversed by both of those people. The person who didn't have money all their life now is successful and got rich and got an enormous amounts of money, right? They worked hard and they achieved it, right? They can learn to appreciate it because they never had it. The person who had all the money in the world, could do all they wanted to all the time when they were a kid, their parents happen to fall on some bad business deal and get sick or get sued or something and lose their fortune, and he grow up, you know, just an average, you know, broke person, you know, just working a regular job trying to make ends meet. It might drive him crazy. He might not even understand what it is because he's so used to having all he want. That's a big adjustment. Both of these are big adjustments. You know what I'm saying? But going from having money to being poor is just something that most folks don't want to do. And people that get rich, they'll do anything to stay rich. They get a taste of that life and that money and that success, and they'll just do anything, including run over people and countries and anything, cause all kind of chaos in the name of grabbing power and money. Somebody stole our weapons. See, this is just a clown act when they're ready to do something, when they're ready to distract you, or when they're ready to fund some war, some kind of little fight, tussle with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bully on the playground. Oh, he's not American. He doesn't support our troops. He doesn't support. I don't. This ain't got nothing to do with the people. Us, the people. It's the lies that they tell. We got shitty ass leaders. Yeah, and we got blind ass people because y'all people were so really ready to throw Donald Trump and blame him for the whole country's issue. This ain't about no one rich white guy that wanted to be a politician for 4 years or 8 years. This is about a whole system that's been fucking over its people and people abroad and everything else, children and everything else, man. These people are not to be trusted. You can't even trust these folks to give our kids the right vaccines without giving them side effects. We can't even trust these people to give us the right food without giving us some type of, you know what I'm saying, unnecessary chemical mixed in our food. We got people in the name of money creating tobacco to smoke for years and making millions and billions off the people's back. And it wasn't until what was it, Bill Clinton's second term, that he finally stopped these guys from even making, you know what I'm saying, cigarette commercials. Or it might have been his first term, but nonetheless, look how long it took for them to realize, oh, this ain't right. And look how long they've been doing this against the people's lives. Look how many people lost their life believing that this shit ain't nothing. We were smoking in hospitals and we were smoking in buildings, and then nobody, when they first banned it, I was so young and I just got around to, you know, being a person to, you know, that wanted to smoke, and I was so appalled about why we can't smoke, you know, because being in the club, you know, you could, you know, light a black and mild and all that, you know. No, I didn't know how detrimental it was to my health because guess what? They let it go on for so long, or everywhere, anywhere. Because it's all about the mighty dollar. It's all about us being comfortable, right? And that company, those companies are making a lot of money. But when they start realizing that this had, even though they realized it for years, that it was taking effect on people's lungs and it was causing cancer, they even put it on the cigarette box so you could read it and say, hey, now it's up to you as a responsible adult. Because they wasn't finna shut that faucet off. People was addicted to it, and they was making, and this business was making hell of a lot of money to it. You know what I'm saying? And if you turn around and throw your politician, or throw some politicians some of that kickback money that you're making, what I'm saying? They're gonna continue to let you do what you do. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, government? See, you put your name, when you say certain words and certain algorithms, you either get stunned or you get picked up, right? They either grow you or shrink you, right? Of course, they don't like nothing nobody's saying unless they saying exactly. You got to be like a puppet or a parrot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, and since I ain't got no strings in me, none of us deserve to have no strings on us. You know what I'm saying? We all deserve to be have our own mindset and our own feelings about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And we also deserve to know the truth. But see, one thing about our government and one thing about the government, the world government, the whole world government end up the new world order with one world government, right? This is what they really want, or some shit like that, right? Is these motherfuckers love to play cover up. That's that's classified. You mean class allied? Anytime you don't want to tell your people about what's going on in their own country or what's going on abroad in another country that might affect us, so we can know, prepare ourselves, you full of shit. And that's a dictator. That's not a free country. That's somebody dictating you and telling, if they telling you what they want you to know and they telling you and they keeping what they don't want you to know from you, then that's a dictator. Ain't nothing free. Doesn't nothing about those two situations sound like freedom. Not in my ear. Maybe in yours. I don't know. We got a lot of work to do in this country, man. And for those of you that pray for our country, because we don't know if these idiots going to try to go over there and get their weapons back, or if they really got the weapons, or they just lying to us about these weapons because they want to, get some shit started. Misery Love Company, America's miserable right now because it's on this axles about where it's going to get its next dime from, all of the inflation, everything that's been going on. And once we start having money troubles over here, the first thing we do is start looking for how we can get more money. We can't use our own people and suck our people to death, you know what I'm saying, or kill off a bunch of people so that we can have, less inflation, less people on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Then how we gonna balance the budget? This fucked up to even think that somebody would even think about the amount of people that's leaving this earth and accounting how you budget your balance your budget in the world and on earth, especially in the United States. You know what I'm saying? As far as us being a country, so. But you gotta play the numbers the way they dealt. You know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing that our government can have we can owe money like we can something like 29 million trillion dollars, right, in debt, right? But they'll take you to jail for not paying a speeding ticket, or if you behind on your child support, they'll suspend your license and put a warrant out for your arrest if you owe money to this or that, right? These motherfuckers owe 29. Was it 29 million? I hope it ain't trillion. I think it might be trillion. America is in debt. Their budget is not balanced. They own like 29 million or trillion. It's either million or trillion dollars. Both of them are fucking ridiculous. How dare you be a hypocrite in court, in anybody's court, and give somebody an order of anything or jail or warrant or anything over money that that they owe, when you're the example as the leaders of this country, our government, our high officials, those that make the laws, and you can't even balance your own shit. You can't even pay off your debt. You think the American people wouldn't be in debt if your ass has been? As long as I've known America, as long as I've been paying attention, you know what I'm saying, America has had a debt. I think they do this shit to teach us how to constantly stay there too. They really do hate to see American people debt free. They don't want to see nobody happy. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it's a group of people that's above our politicians that love mediocrity, and they'll throw us a couple of bones to keep us, the flame cooking. You know what I'm saying? But this money and this power rules over so much that, you know what I'm saying, that our own politicians will sell us out because they got to keep their jobs and they got to keep their power. And we stupid anyway, so all they gotta do is lie to us every 4 years and let the chips fall where they may. It's time to wake up, American people. We the people. All right, check out We the People on that Mad Anointed, okay, YouTube channel. I am your boy, the conscious growing gardener, right? And subscribe, right? Like, share this, okay? Stay prayed up, those that pray. Stay watchful, those that got eyes and ears, let them hear and see, and then hey, start growing your own food if you can. You know what I'm saying? Start figuring out a way to get you some seeds. You know, start looking on YouTube. If you don't know how to grow, start looking on YouTube and follow some tutorials, right? We'll have we'll have that fall garden going on soon here in the backyard, and we'll be showing you guys how to get started with that. So you want to learn from your boy the garden guru, come back and we will definitely be showing you guys how to grow different vegetables and what vegetables grow at good times during the summer, hot summertime, and then those fall cold climate plants that grow better in the cooler weather. Okay, we'll talk about those later on, y'all. Um, People, I just tell all the time that you never know. You know what I'm saying? What we as a people going through personally. You know what I'm saying? But this is something right now that's a collective thing. And just a mention of them, and even bringing this up about somebody stealing our weapons and stuff. We storing weapons in other countries. We gotta have something over there to protect us. We wouldn't have to have nothing over there to protect us if we wasn't over there. I don't understand this need for power over other people. You know what I'm saying? Over control. We don't trust them. We gotta be there. We this, we that. Oh, we got this going on. You don't understand. I understand this much. I understand somebody wasn't doing their job. I understand that these people are watching us. I understand that we dropping our guard and we ain't paying no fucking attention. And somebody was able to steal all our fucking weapons. And how convenient right around this time, right? Well, we got all of the shit in the world going on, right? Somebody just happened to steal the weapons of America overseas somewhere, and now it might be some kind of issue between us and them. And I'm not saying it sounds like it's the way it sounds. It sounds like I'm just against America and America's not really doing anything. But they're this is just a situation that's going on. But it's like ain't they just like that one cousin? Like you want to believe that, right? But so many other times when they was around, right? When y'all went to the birthday party or when y'all went, you know what I'm saying, to the club or whatever, or went out, you know what I'm saying, to the show or whatever, yeah, she always is getting into it with somebody. Now, you at church and she like, I'm on my best behavior, but somebody then, got at her and said something to her, and she didn't, how she is, so she didn't got into it with him anyway. And it's like, damn, girl, we just was at three, the last three things we was at, you was into it with somebody. Now we come here and you saying it ain't your fault, but once again, here you are in the middle of some shit again. You know what I'm saying? And it's so convenient for you to continue to just that energy that you carrying around. It ain't just this woman ain't just came to you for nothing, even though you might be, what I'm saying, not totally at fault, but you just gotta, what I'm saying, it's time for you to stop being so damn naive and so, what I'm saying, and be real about how you handle shit. Some of the things you do get you in the shit that you in. You ain't over there with all them fucking weapons, and you ain't over there doing all whatever you call yourself doing. It ain't wartime, and you know what I'm saying. Then you ain't over there with all them weapons. Then guess what? Then ain't nobody stealing them from you. They can't steal. They can't steal them from you. You ain't got them over there stockpile. It ain't even if they steal a couple of weapons here and there. It ain't even worth going after them doing nothing. But if they steal enough to the point where you gotta go get the stuff back. What the fuck is it that you have over there? And why do you have it over there? Why do you feel the need? And why ain't you guarding it? And this goes all the way up to the chain of command, all the way up to who? To to this motherfucker who can't find his pen or finish or read a teleprompter. Y'all president, the dude y'all voted in, or the dude they tricked us and said he won and put him in, like they always do when they want to put somebody in front of us. Here you go. This your next new president. I wonder who they gonna pick or give to us next year. They only give us two choices. They rob and rule us all around, and it's all about dollars and money and likes and shit and all kind of propaganda bullshit. We don't ever really get what we want out the deal, and then when we finally satisfied with somebody, they're like, nope, you can't have that person either. We snatch them. Ooh, this country need a big makeover, right? And honesty has never been at the top of our of our government, of our leading officials. You know what I'm saying? This is why most people don't trust police or the court system or anything else, because you keep seeing the disingenuousness, the cover ups, the chaos. You keep seeing CEOs and head and politicians of countries and states and cities stepping down. Because and why is you seeing all of this, right? Is there something going on around the world that these people are being, called out for some kind of, you know, uh, 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 crimes against humanity? Drama, 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 right? Those that pray for peace. All right, it's the Conscious Growing Garden, y'all, your boy. Garden Guru, aka Mr. Notes. Check out the Mad Anointed YouTube page, y'all, for the We the People, in the Hands Up video, man. We got more videos coming. That boy be Disrespectful Music, and the Mr. Notes YouTube page as well, y'all. All right, y'all have a good night. All right, be safe, man, out there. All right, peace.